Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing fine, dandy and welly. In today's video, that is very late, I know, compared to all the others, but life. I wanted to talk about this new trend that I've been overviewing that really confuses me. And I think it's one of them woke agendas that is supposed to, and I basically wanted to talk about that. So, if any of you know what woke is, there are two versions of woke. There is the old-fashioned version of woke, and then there's the modern woke. So when you hear the word woke, either from me or from anyone else, it is most likely going to be the modern one. So the modern one is basically what the left says that is incompatible with science, that is actually kind of like what they say they're fighting against: transphobia, racism, homophobia. When you look into what they're actually saying, they are doing them exact things to themselves. So it's agreeing and going along with things that you don't agree with, but you just do it because that's what you're told to do. And then there's the old version of woke, which is what the old school libertarian mindset movement would have been like. So to fall against 100% of the conservative mindset of, you must marry a woman if you're a guy and vice versa. And you must, for the most part, be religious, but it's not like all religious. America, I'm talking about. And just not being in touch with like diverse people. So those are the two differences. So, like I say, this topic is going to be about a modern version of woke culture that I've noticed. And this is not an attack video, so I want to make that clear. This is just my thoughts and opinions, and I know that other people feel the same. So I basically want to put my voice out there, but I don't agree with anyone who watches this to attack individuals, because they are just pawns and they are just going along with it for the most part, even though they probably won't feel that same way within themselves. So I do not condone people attacking people or fighting their actual rights to say and do how they feel. But you, as someone who is a human being, you have every right to say, actually, I don't agree with that. I respect your life and I respect you as a person, but I don't agree with what you're saying, so I'm not going to play along. And you're wondering what I'm talking about. Um, so this topic is about people who identify with theys and thems and z and zers, just basically not male and not female. So all of the non-binaries and gender fluids, and basically how they keep on latching on to a sexuality that wouldn't be compatible with their non-binary gender fluidness. So when you look in the dictionary what is non-binary and gender fluid, they give a very similar answer. And even if you were to ask someone who does identify as this, they would give you a very similar answer. I have in fact asked this question myself to people who identify as theys and thems, and they themselves say pretty much the same thing, that they don't fully identify as a man and a woman 100% of the time, that they feel that they can be both, or they feel like they can be in the middle. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, and the reason why I even made a video about this, is because I've seen a lot of people on YouTube or on Twitter basically saying that they are non-binary and gender fluid, but then they also are gay, or straight. And to me, that is an oxymoron, because, like I say, when you identify as non-binary and gender fluid, you're not saying that you are not 100% a man and a woman. So to me, that doesn't stick. And again, it's just a way to get attention and to basically claim victimhood and attention status. So people who say that they are they and them, when you think about it actually, like obviously they and them is not a thing. Other than when you're talking to someone that you don't know who they are, because we are taught that, but when you know someone, if they are a guy or a girl, you know, you would naturally call them by the way they present, because it's all on them, not on us. Like I say, when you think about what non-binary and gender fluid actually is, the only sexuality that would be valid really is pansexual, because pansexual is like the sexuality version of the gender that is non-binary and gender fluid, where you can fall in love with anyone, sometimes no one, from what I've been told by another pansexual person that I told. So I'm basically calling out bullshit when it comes to non-binary people and gender fluid people saying that they are lesbian or gay or straight, because that just can't work. Because like I say, if you are one of them two genders, the non-binaries or the gender fluids, you don't see yourself as 100% fully one way or the other. And when you look at the dictionary version of what is a gay person or a straight person, it is, and I quote, someone who is in love with the opposite gender if you are straight, and the same gender if you are gay, sorry. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like I say, don't go after anyone that you yourself know, but the whole mentality is just whack. It really is. And it's just a way to confuse people and make normal gay guys like me look crazy, especially when we start to call out anti-SJW, social justice warrior kind of stuff. And it's infuriating because, like I say, you're just turning people away from the normancy of people like me, and it, like I say, really infuriates me. Because when you look back into, I would say probably 2015 downwards, when you look at all of the gay rights, have a look at all of the things that we advocated for back in the day, it was never anything bad, and it was never anything that was out of the ordinary. It was always things that were actual equal rights. But now it's very much, look at me, I'm weird, I've created all of these things that isn't compelled or backed up by science 100%. So because of this, I now get to be basically a chauvinistic person who wants attention. And that's fine. If you want to do that, you technically can do that. It is your right. But that doesn't mean that I don't have the right to call out your bullshit, because it is, especially when you come into my community and say that you're us, but you're not really us, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as many others are concerned. I know that that was a bit of a rant and maybe a tiny bit heated compared to what I'm used to. But like I say in the beginning, I do not agree with making other people's lives crap in real life. So don't go up to people that don't really know you, or even that you do know, and even if you do know them, that's probably worse. You know, don't be so full of yourself and act like you're better than them, even though they're doing the same to you. Just kind of know that you're not alone, and that obviously gay guys like me, for the most part, are normal, the same way with the lesbians, the bisexuals, and the trans. So I just want to reiterate, in case we forgot, or you know, for some other reason, when you are identifying as gender fluid or non-binary, aka when you don't agree with 100% of your gender always, then you cannot be gay or you cannot be straight. You can either be bisexual or pansexual, because that is floating and liking both. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, if you agree or disagree, comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like and subscribe, share it around to people, and love you guys.